So I'm joined by little old Seuss in the background. I kind of wish I was him. He's all sleepy and cuddled up in bed. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips for beginner minimalists. I know how hard it can be when you first start out with minimalism. It seems very overwhelming. You've got to get rid of all this stuff and it's hard to know where to begin. And I know for myself, when I was a shopaholic coming to minimalism, I did these things to actually make it a lot easier for me and make the process enjoyable and take it step by step. So let's get straight into my top tips. So I think the first thing that happened for me is understanding why I wanted to become a minimalist and the reasons behind wanting to declutter and minimize my life. When it comes to all walks of life, when you answer the question of why, it makes the motivation for it and the process of doing it a lot easier. It makes it enjoyable and just exactly what you want to be doing. You can write it down, all the reasons why minimizing will help you in your life, all the benefits that will come from it, and understanding where you can go from there. For me, when I was a shopaholic, I was thinking about all the money that I could save from all the stuff that I was spending my money on, the fact that I would be able to look at my wardrobe and have clothes that I actually wore rather than just a pile of stuff, and keeping my house tidier. I was getting fed up with the clutter and I just moved into a new flat and I just wanted to minimize everything and get it to the stage where I didn't have a lot of stuff anymore. So answering those questions, I think, clears things up for you and makes you understand why minimalism will help you in your life. The next thing is quite simply just to start decluttering. You don't have to do a huge overhaul of your entire house in one day. Start with your wardrobe or your cupboard or your bathroom cabinet, whatever it is. Start with it and go through it and empty it out and have a look at the things that you own and declutter them and get rid of some stuff. You can see on my channel I have so many videos on this. This is what started my minimalism series on my channel, is me just decluttering my clothing and my stuff. And it's addictive, honestly. I love doing it. I continue to do it to this day. It replaced my shopping addiction, I think. Getting rid of stuff and having the right things and the right amount of things is the thing that I like doing more now than going out and shopping. So I think decluttering is a really great place to start because it's really fun and you immediately notice the benefits. So for me, I immediately noticed how much easier it was to look at my wardrobe and how much easier it was to keep my bedroom tidy, that there wasn't loads of clothes in and out and loads of laundry. And yeah, decluttering is a great place to begin. The next thing is quite simply to stop shopping. I put myself on a shopping ban for a while because I knew that that was my problem. I think I basically went on a shopping ban for around a year. I stopped shopping and looking on websites like ASOS or Topshop and the places that I would go shopping before, and even just going to the shops. I just stopped it altogether because I knew that if I was in that situation, I would be tempted to buy stuff, and I think you just have to, my advice anyway, would be just to cut it out altogether, because when you're decluttering, there's no use bringing new things in, and only when I think you've got yourself to a position where you've decluttered and you're happy with the things you own, should you then start to think about shopping. And I think by then your ability to shop will have changed and you'll be much more mindful when you shop. I've done a bit of shopping recently for a trip that I'm going on soon, and I've been so much more mindful and taken so much consideration when I've been shopping and doing research and looking at the perfect item that I want and spending my money wisely. And I've changed the way I look at shopping. So I think giving up shopping for a period of time is a really great goal to set yourself and a good task and challenge to do, to understand how minimizing will really, really help you. Another thing that I would advise is to write a goal list, a to-do list, and putting pen to paper every single day. I do this and it has helped me so much. It's something that I've found to really, really benefit me in all areas of life, and it's quite a simple concept really of just writing down the things you want to achieve and looking at them every day and realizing those goals. So for example, I set myself yearly goals, so I have a 2017 goal list up on my wall, and then every single month I renew that with a monthly goal list, because I can look at the 2017 goal list as a reference and then write down the things that I want to achieve that month to make the 2017 goals happen. I also try and write to-do lists every day, so it's broken down yearly, monthly, daily, and this just really helps me to just get the things done I want to get done. And this part of minimalism is maybe a bit more abstract, but it's just kind of minimizing the stress in your life and minimizing the disorganization. And I think that writing to-do lists and having goals and things you want to achieve and knowing them in your head and having them be very prevalent and there in your face every day, so I have mine up on a board in front of me, really, I don't know, it allows peace of mind, makes you focus on the things that matter to you, so not having distractions or other things clouding what you want to achieve. The last thing is gratefulness. I think this is so important to minimalism. I like to write down what I'm grateful for every morning, like 3 to 5 things I'm grateful for in a notepad, and I do this when I'm doing my to-do lists. And if I don't manage to write it down, I at least try and think about it, especially in times of stress. I try and take stock and think about what I'm grateful for. I think the reason that this is so vital and why I really highly recommend you try this is because when it comes to materialism and consumerism and wanting more, it's often rooted in the fact that you aren't grateful for what you already have, and we always want something that we don't have, and the grass is always greener. It's easy to be jealous of people, to look at what other people have and think, oh, I wish I had that too, or to always be chasing this unattainable goal that you have set in your mind of these things that you want to have in the future. So I really want this house, I want this car, I want this handbag, or whatever it is. And I think as soon as you let go of that concept and start to look inwards and think, actually, what do I already have? So I already have this amazing flat that I live in, I already have an amazing boyfriend who loves me, and I have this camera that I can use to make videos. And if you start to be grateful for the even physical things in your life, as well as all the other wonderful relationships and just the situations that you're in and how lucky you are for them, it makes you not want other stuff as much. It really helps day to day to be grateful, so you're not craving unnecessary things. I think that's a huge part of minimalism, is being grateful and understanding what you already have is enough. If I was totally honest, like I still want certain things. I'm still looking and being like, oh, I really want that piece of makeup, or I want that backpack for traveling, or whatever. But when it comes down to it, I don't need those things. Those are still luxury items, and I'm still perfectly fine with the things I already have. And I think once you realize that, that makes minimalism and the whole process of minimalism a lot easier. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your top tips for beginner minimalists in the comments down below. Let's help each other out. I might make more of these in the future, so give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!